Let's move on to other parts of the country now. For the first time in 12 months, it looks like the embattled Mangaung municipality in the Free State could soon have a new mayor. Today, the municipality is expected to elect a new executive mayor during a special council meeting. Mangaung has been without a mayor since August last year when Mxolisi was asked to step down. The ANC in the province has endorsed Mxolisi Siyonzana as its preferred candidate for mayor. But this might not be a smooth sailing process. The party is deeply divided over who should step into the position. Meanwhile, the DA's also raised its concerns over the ANC's mayoral elect, saying he's part of the rot in the city. Our senior reporter Siphamandla Goge has been tracking this story for us. Let's cross to him now, live in Bloemfontein. Siphamandla, good morning. What do we know so far about the ANC's preferred candidate, Mxolisi Siyonzana?
He's a confident man. I've just spotted him across the passages and the hallways of this council building. He is already inside this building. As we speak, there are back-to-back caucus meetings here. It's not going to be an easy council meeting for him as he is set to be elected the mayor of Mangaung. The metro has been without a mayor for a year now, since August 2020, when the former mayor, Mayor Mxolisi, was ousted in a motion of no confidence, which was sponsored by the opposition, supported by her fellow comrades. So that tells you about deep divisions in the caucus of the ANC here in the Mangaung Metro. Let me tell you that preparations are underway. Joe Komane will show you behind me. Officials of the municipality are making sure that everything is set for 10 o'clock when that special council meeting is set to get underway. So this is what we know about Mr. Siyonzana. He's been the speaker of the municipality. At some point he was the deputy mayor, and he's been with this council for about 10 years, if I'm not mistaken. Mangaung Metro prides itself as the city of roses, and their payoff line or slogan says at the heart of it all. And I can tell you that at the heart of it all has been allegations of corruption, maladministration, infighting, lack of service delivery. We have seen concerned residents here in Mangaung marching to this municipality demanding that it be dissolved. So simply put, Mr. Mxolisi Siyonzana has been endorsed by the ANC in the Mangaung region and in the province. The interim provincial committee, led by convener Mxolisi Dugwana, held a media briefing last week to announce his name as the ANC's preferred candidate for their mayoral position today when the elections are set to take place. So he looks set to take over, but there are deep divisions within the caucus. Whether he will be elected or not, it remains to be seen.
Sipa, the DA says that Siyonzana is part of the problems that you just outlined that have plagued the municipality. So will they be putting up their own candidate?
That's what we understand, that opposition parties, some of them, at least the DA, which is the official opposition, because in terms of the composition of this council, the ANC is the majority party, followed by the DA. There is also the EFF in the mix, and other parties which would have one or two councillors or representatives. The DA, we understand that they intend putting up their own candidates. Remember, the first order of business today will be the election of the speaker. Because Mr. Siyonzana is eyeing the position of the mayor, he has had to resign as the speaker of the council. So now the first order of business will be to elect the new speaker, and that will be presided over by the acting city manager. Once the speaker has been elected, then the speaker will take the seat, and then he or she will preside over the election of the new mayor. The DA, we understand, intends putting up candidates for both positions, that is the speaker and the mayor, but they do not have numbers unless some councillors of the ANC vote with them, because remember, in the past, councillors of the ANC have voted with the opposition in toppling their own mayor, Mayor Mxolisi. So there is that mistrust here in the council of Mangaung Metro and within the caucus of the ANC. You cannot really tell what will happen. You could be surprised that some of the councillors of the ANC may vote with the opposition, because there are those who are unhappy with Mr. Siyonzana's name being put forward by the ANC. At the center of it all really is the factional battles of the ANC, the so-called RET forces and the so-called Tumamina or CR forces. The ANC in the province is deeply divided, and the ANC in Mangaung is deeply divided. So we'll have to wait and see what happens during the election of the mayor here.
Sipa, I've got about a minute left with you, so for that time, please spell out what a new mayor would have to deal with when he or she is elected. They'll have to hit the ground running. What is the list of things that need to get done?
First of all is to restore service delivery here in this metro. You know, we've been driving around the metro and we've been speaking to people, and they include organizations such as the Mangaung Service Delivery Forum, Mangaung Concerned Residents, and all of them have been telling us one thing, that at the center of it is the issue of service delivery, refuse or rubbish collection. If you drive around Bloemfontein, you can see piles and piles of rubbish that is not being collected, and it's been going on for years. And the issue of potholes in the city center here, you just need to choose which pothole you drive into to avoid the bigger one. So that is one of the things that the new mayor, together with his or her collective leadership, they'll have to deal with it. But at the center and the gist and the main concern for residents is the issue of expensive, unaffordable and unstable electricity. They've been complaining about electricity bills, and they've been complaining about lack of electricity in this metro. So those are some of the major things. But also the Free State as a province is one of those provinces, according to Statistics South Africa, that is still very much reliant on the so-called bucket system in terms of toilets here. Mangaung is also one of those municipalities that features strongly in that list. They would need to eradicate the bucket system. So electricity, potholes, rubbish collection and the bucket system eradication are some of the main key things that residents have been complaining about.
That's our reporter Siphamandla Goge out in Mangaung. They're set to elect a new mayor there, and it looks like whoever that new mayor is will have to hit the ground running. Lots on the to-do list. Coming up.